He lies like him and gives up his duty like him. This opening line is intended to hurt. More importantly, it aims to shatter the happy caricature of the incumbent U.S. president as an antidote in character, nature and temperament to his predecessor, Donald Trump. Late last week, Biden sought to promote big lie that he is the antithesis of Trump in a speech billed as opening salvo of his hitherto sleepy re-election campaign. A cliché-filled assessment of Biden's practical performance praised him for taking gloves off when extracting the hot innards of presumptive Republican presidential nominee in November. It was full of anger, disdain and contempt, a Guardian reporter wrote approvingly. If Biden is trying to shake up his semi-conscious 2024 re-election campaign, it may have worked. Rather than a jolt of urgency authenticity, Biden's 3-minute halting speech reflected his dishonesty and mendacity, the blatant double standards that govern the establishment media's coverage of two supposedly different candidates who, truth be told, are more alike. When Trump tears at his opponents with anger, disdain, and characteristic vulgarity, he routinely casts himself in the role of authoritarian villain, inconsistent with hostility and rage, motivated above all by a single drive: revenge. When Biden does same, minus profanity, he is applauded for abandoning straitjacket outdated propriety in necessary outburst of sincerity. Plenty concerned Democrats will regard as a welcome departure from grandfather figure that tends to give people grandfather figure thinking positive. So, like all those rabid, deplorable Republicans, most Democrats apparently prefer and are dying to see Mr. Hyde rather than Dr. Jekyll in their man. Yet it was Biden's fiction that America faced an existential choice between democracy and dictatorship, one that reeked of Trump-like hypocrisy and deceit. We are here today to answer the most important question: is democracy still America's sacred cause? Biden asked. This is not rhetoric, academic, or hypothetical. If Biden's caution is even remotely sincere, then he or his surrogates should answer the following questions that are not rhetorical, academic, or hypothetical. To borrow a phrase, oh, seriously, what kind of democracy encourages, enables, and sanctions another so-called democracy to commit genocide? Yes, genocide against an imprisoned population with no means of escape or refuge from whose rage. What kind democracy protects, defends another so-called democracy when it imposes a siege that deprives millions of Palestinian civilians food, water, medicine, and fuel, triggering widespread hunger disease? What kind democracy feeds the tap of weapons and ammunition to another so-called democracy to turn large part a densely populated strip into barren and uninhabitable Mars? What kind democracy ignores the will of a clear majority its citizens who demand that their president seek to end the ooze